Before we start, I would like to say a big thank you to URLBOX for sponsoring this video. Their solution allows you to input a URL and download it as an image, as a PDF, or in many other formats. For example, I've got superrails.com and I've got my posts here. And if I scroll down, more posts are loaded. Let's say I want to get an image or a PDF of all the posts on my superrails.com website. I will input the URL. I will say that the output format is, let's say, PNG for now. I will click render. And here is a preview, but you see the images have not been loaded. If we go down to the request, we can add an additional option as, where is it? As wait until all requests are finished. I will click render again. And here it is. If I open it in a new tab, I see that only the current viewport is visible. So let's say I'm going to have not only the current viewport, but the full page. I will click render again. And here I have an image of all the posts, all the Ruby on Rails videos that I have created that are visible on superrails.com. So looks quite nice. It is great for archiving or for studying competitors. You can also save it as a PDF and in many other formats. They also have a Ruby gem to help you integrate it into your Ruby on Rails application. I think that the killer feature really is, where is it? These. So it can block ads, bypass captchas, accept cookies, and block pop-ups. So you won't have all those yucky blockers on your page. So if you really need powerful features for creating PDFs and images from a URL, I highly recommend you to try URLBOX. Hey guys, how's it going? So, some time ago I created this video how to create PDFs using the gem-wiki PDF in Ruby on Rails. And this gem-wiki PDF itself relies on the library wk-html to PDF. But as you see, this library has been archived. So we need to maybe use other solutions for the future. Now, this gem-wiki PDF is in maintenance mode now, and if you look into the issues in the library, one of the maintainers suggests different alternatives of what you can use to generate PDFs using Ruby on Rails for the future. Now, one of the solutions was Docryptor, and I have recently created a video how to use Docryptor API that itself is a wrap around the Prince library for generating the PDFs out of HTML. And if we explore other solutions, there is this Weasel Print that is a Python library for generating PDFs out of HTML and CSS. Then there is Grover, another Ruby solution that is quite popular in the community, but my problem with it is that it relies on Puppeteer, and the Puppeteer library itself is a Node.js API for Chrome. So if you install Grover, you've got Puppeteer, and you've got Node.js as dependencies that you need to have in your application. And when creating a Ruby on Rails application, I don't want to have Node.js as an extra dependency just for using Puppeteer. Now, luckily, as of recently, we have a new solution in the Ruby world, Ferrum, that is a headless Chrome Ruby API. So we don't need to have Node.js, we don't need Puppeteer as dependencies. We have just a Ruby library that interacts directly with a headless Chrome browser. And this is really nice. So if we have a quick look at this library, we can visit a headless browser, go to a URL, take a screenshot, and quit the browser. And there are different other things that we can do, like find CSS, click different buttons, do inputs, save something as a PDF. So we can save a page as a PDF. And basically, we can use this headless browser solution to create a PDF. So if you use an HTML to PDF library, you just provide it with the CSS files, HTML files, and it generates this PDF. But with all these headless browser solutions like Grover or Ferrum, you spin up a headless browser, and you open a page, you kind of click save as PDF, and you have this file saved. So let's see how we can use Ferrum in a real application. Here I have a new Ruby on Rails application where I can create invoices. You see I have a couple of invoices, and I would like to create a PDF version of each invoice that I can later on send to my clients. So let's try installing the Ferrum in the Ruby on Rails application. I'm going to say bundle add Ferrum. By sign bundle add, it will automatically inject the gem into my gem file and run the bundle command. And now let's try doing something with Ferrum from the Rails console. So if we go into the examples here, we can open a browser, go to a URL, save the contents of the URL as a screenshot, for example, in the root folder, and the name of the file would be Google PNG, and then we would close the browser. Let's try doing these commands. So now, just as a precaution, you need to have Google Chrome installed. I do have Google Chrome installed on my machine. So it performed all these commands. Now, if I open the navigation, you see I have this new Google PNG file created. We can do the same, but save something as a PDF instead of PNG. Let's try that. Browser.pdf path will be google.pdf. And okay, a typo. And now browser.quit. Okay, let's see. So you see, I have this google.pdf file that has been created. If I open it in Finder, here you see I have a valid PDF file. So looks quite nice. So I managed to visit a URL and save it as a screenshot, as PNG, and as a valid PDF. So looks quite good. Now let's see how we can use it in a real use case with our invoices. So here I have these invoices, and what if I don't want to attach generated PDF to the invoice? What I want to generate these invoice PDFs on the fly. So if I go to an invoice page and .pdf, it would show the same but in PDF. So how can we do it? I will go to our invoices controller, and here in the show I will say respond to do format, format.html, and format.pdf. And in format.pdf, I'm going to spin up this Ferrum browser, go to the URL, save it as a PDF, and quit. So I'm going to go to the URL, but again without the PDF format. Go to invoice.url, add invoice. Now I don't need to specify this format HTML here. I'm going to say browser.pdf, and the path, I'm actually going to use a temp file. So I will say tmp equals temp file.new, and I'm going to save it to the tmp. Okay, so here I have a temp file, and now I'm going to say send file tmp application PDF disposition inline. So when going to the PDF format, I'm going to spin up a new headless browser, go to the URL, open it as PDF, and send the data as PDF, and try to serve it. So let's see if this works. Okay, I get this error, so reach server, but there are still pending connections, because I'm kind of trying to do the same request twice, and this is not an ideal scenario. But you see, if I refreshed, you see I actually have this opened as PDF in this tab, so it looks really nice. Let me also add a link to view the file as PDF. So I will go to invoice, like index, I guess, or somewhere. Okay, to the invoice partial, and let's say open as PDF. Open as PDF. Invoice path, format, PDF. Okay. Now then, okay, no root matches show invoice format PDF. Okay, I need to have invoice here. Now, if next to any invoice I click open as PDF, you see it opens as PDF. So looks quite good. Now you see we have this all invoices thing also present on the page, because, well, we're just opening the whole page as PDF, the whole invoice show page. So you see we have this invoices, all invoices link displayed, and we don't want to have this thing displayed in our PDF or like printable format. So let's not display it. I'm going to add a new CSS class for the print media that is going to be named noPrint. So add media print. So for the print format, I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to create this noPrint thing. I don't need to create this one for now, but actually you could have this print thing for things that should be visible only in the print layout. So I'm going to add this noPrint class to my link to all invoices. So I will say class noPrint. And now, once again, if I refresh this PDF, I shouldn't have this all invoices link visible, because it is not supposed to be displayed on the PDF layout. So you see, now I refreshed and it is not displayed here anymore. Looks quite good. Now, this is not an ideal scenario, and again, you see I keep getting this error like pending connections from time to time. So, and it is also quite expensive. Like each time to spin up this Headless browser and visit a URL, save it as PDF, serve it. So maybe we would want to actually store an attached PDF in our invoice as an attachment. So let's install ActiveStorage. I would say Rails Active Storage install, and go to invoice.rb, and I will say has one attached PDF. Okay, and let's say after create commit generate PDF, and I will say dev generate PDF, and I'm going to have similar code here. I'm going to create a temp file, go to the URL, browser quit, and I'm going to attach the temp file. So I will say PDF attach. IO is going to be the I think I need to say file dot open tmp, and file name is going to be invoice, and I think the ID of the invoice. So this might work. Let's try creating a new invoice. I will start the server once again. Go into localhost, run the migrations, new invoice, let's select a client, a service, then price, to quantity, okay, create invoice, and we get this undefined method invoice URL, because we don't have the root helpers, the URL helpers available in our models by default. So I'm going to say something like URL equals Rails application roots URL helpers invoice URL. So I'm enabling this URL helpers exclusively for this action. And yeah, I shouldn't have also copied this. This would not have worked. So browser, go to URL. And this might just work. Let's try once again. I'm going to create a new invoice. So price 3, quantity 3, create invoice. Okay, let's input something here. Missing host link to. Now, to fix missing host link to, I have some notes here. So I would add this for my development.rb. Rails application default URL options host will be localhost 3000. Now I did some changes in development.rb, so I need to restart the server. And let's do it once again. So again, I'm going to create a new invoice, price 4, quantity 4, create invoice. And it is created. But do we actually have this file attached now? Let's go and try displaying it. Invoice, show. So I will say link to download PDF. I will have Rails blob path that would be at invoice.pdf. Then I would say disposition attachment and target blank. And we will display this link only if the invoice does have an attached PDF. So if invoice.pdf.attached. Let's see if this link gets displayed. Maybe I made some kind of typo. Yeah, I need a comma here. Okay, so I have this download PDF link, and you see it downloaded the PDF. Let me open it. And here's the downloaded PDF. I can also have a link to just view PDF in a new browser tab. So I will say view PDF, disposition inline. So if I click on view PDF, you see it opens it in a new tab. And you see again in the PDF view, we don't have this link to all invoices because it is not printable in the PDF layout. So looks quite good. And that's about it for printing documents. Let's also maybe save the screenshot. So let's say has one attached image. Let's also generate images. So I will say after create comment with generate PDF, and let's also generate the image. So we will say browser.screenshot, and for screenshot we will say path TMP full true quality. Let's make it not full quality but like 60%, and format PNG. Okay, and we're going to say image attach. Let's try attaching the image and see if it works. So let's create a new invoice with image.com. Okay, let's try displaying the image if it is available, or maybe downloading the image. Let's like open as image. Wrong place. It was in the show view. So view image as image. Invoice.image, disposition inline if invoice.image.attached. So let's click on view as image, and here is an image. It might be. Let's download it. I don't know why it isn't downloading. Yeah, okay, strange. Let's try just having a download link. So let's say download image, invoice.image, disposition attachment. Invoice 6 could not be opened. Maybe I made some kind of mistake here, so maybe I shouldn't have like file opened. Okay, yeah, it is the same TMP. Yeah, I'm saving the PDF and the screenshot to the same TMP file. So maybe this should be like different actions. So generate image. Let be a separate action, dev generate image. Let me just copy all this stuff. So here we have .pdf. Here we have for the image. Let's see if it works now. Let's create a new invoice. Okay, the image doesn't seem to have been attached correctly. Okay, let's try once again. I'm going to create an invoice. Here it is. I have the download PDF and view PDF visible, so the PDF version has been created correctly, and I don't seem to have attached the image correctly. So let's try by the console. I'm going to find invoice.find8. Here it is, and I will say .image.attached. I'm going to ask. No, I don't have it attached, so let's click. Let's make .generate image. Will it work or not? Image attached, true. Yes, it is attached. Let's view as image. Yeah. So now it seems to have worked. Yeah, and this is basically like a screenshot. Let's download it as an image. Here you see we have this PNG downloaded. Yeah, so now it'll work. Okay, and just in case, so we have this browser quit, and I'm going to also say tmp.close and tmp unlink. So we're going to have this procedure in the end of each of these processes. Yeah. So yeah, and we should have not just path but tmp path here and here to definitely make sure that it works. So yeah, now whenever we create an invoice, we generate a PDF version, generate an image version of the PDF, and also separately, if via the controller you just navigate to invoice8.pdf, it will also generate a PDF version on the fly from the controller. So yeah, that's about it. Now you see we get this error again, request reached server but still pending connections. And actually I wrote a short article with prompts, so pending connections. So to solve this, possibly we can add a few additional lines to our Ferrum installation. Let's add this process timeout, pending connection errors true. And we can also try adding sleep after browser go to, just in case. Maybe this will prevent these errors. But again, it is not considered the recommended approach to generate these on the fly. It is more recommended to like generate PDFs or screenshots that are stored somewhere. So again, here you see I generated the PDF, and again we have all these links that don't make sense to be seen in the PDF. So again, I will add the class no print to each of them. Let's just add it, and again I will refresh the page. And you see we don't have these links that should not be visible in the non-PDF version. So that's about it. We create a small app where when an invoice is created, we have a PDF version that we can view in a new browser tab or that we can download, and same with the images. And also when you go to the .pdf of an invoice, you will be able to view it as a PDF. So I think Ferrum is like a really lightweight and simple solution to generating images and PDFs, and you should definitely try using it in your application. Thanks for being with me, and see you in the next one.